Right. Okay, first and foremost, I want to config low priority, but all. Sort, always sort. I guess there's nothing else I can do. Sort it by category. Auto dump. Put items matching the categories of items within the container. Stack items within this container. Put items using the distribution settings of the container. And don't use it. No, pretty much this is my dump chest. Config, don't use as crafting. Don't close or right click. Fix window position, compress and stack. I don't know what that means. Change name. Hopefully, the dump chest will always take things if I've got nowhere else to put it, and will pass those items to other chests. I have no idea if it works that way, but it kind of seems to. Like, it seems reasonable to assume it would. Size, I'm just going to do that on all of them, by the way. And I can just make it a long boy or a tall boy if I want to. It's kind of cool. Anchor, doesn't matter. All right. So last but not least, donk. The container is now shade. So if I were to now click this, I would probably just go and throw things in there. Kind of like when you set up stockpile zones in Cataclysm, from what I understand. Looks like you've successfully set up a shared container. By changing the settings of the container, you can also create contents. Containers that are used on a priority basis, or containers that only allow items of a certain category to be moved in and out. You can try this out later when you need to organize the base of supplies. We'll get there, I'm sure. All right, next up. Way of the craft. Okay, let's get it out of the way. I hate to tell you, but it pains me to dampen your enthusiasm as you're eager to settle in your new home, but this is something you will eventually learn anyway. Life sucks. This land is certainly yours, and you are free to do with it as you please. However, as long as it exists within the territory of Massilia, every asset on this land, down to the last head of livestock, must be recorded in the tax ledger. You will regularly receive tax bills. Because it isn't actually yours. I know I just said it was, but I lied. It is in fact someone else's, and you're renting it. That's what tax is. And be warned, those who fall behind on their taxes are the worst criminals on the planet. My only weakness, taxes. Oh, the pain. Yeah, pretty much. I've seen so many memes about this game that basically paints it out as you could literally murder an entire orphanage of children and you would receive less karmic backlash than missing one tax bill. This is like full bore tax evasion. No, that is not allowed. Oh, yeah, taxes suck. Yep, it is the truth. This is true. He's not joking, by the way. Taxes are the end all and be all of this game. So everyone who rejoiced when we set up the 5-yearly celebration in Warsim of taxing the tax day, where we liked tax so much we taxed the tax so that when we tax people we get more tax, should, as logic would dictate, be extremely happy to know that that tradition is alive and well in this game. You can kill everyone in the capital, and it's still worse to not pay taxes. Kill an orphan? No problem. Steal one blueberry from those orphans? Are you sure you want to commit a crime? Really? The only real sense of accomplishment I got from playing this game is when I had automated tax payments and more income than outcome. It's only fun when we're the ones doing the taxing, though, Aavak. Fair. Well, it's going to be a while yet. Don't worry now. Just keep developing your home. Noted. Firstly, I'll have to wait to receive my tax bill. Okay. Learn the art of craftsmanship. Crafting is an essential skill for life and adventure. I'm not a specialist, but I will share with you what I know of craftsmanship. Alright, let's start by making a workbench. The workbench is a fundamental piece of equipment for crafting, and with it, you can also craft makeshift floors and walls for your first house. You can create a workbench on the spot using the quick craft ability you already know. First, gather logs by chopping down nearby trees and then use quick craft to make a workbench. Be sure to set the completed workbench on an appropriate ground. Does it have to be on an appropriate ground? Because I didn't do that before. But now that I read that more thoroughly, it sounds like I actually need to play... Well, I didn't need to do it before, so I don't know. Alright, quick craft. These tickets, I believe, are like a currency that you can redeem somewhere. Range weapons, armor, crafter, bait. This is just pocket crafting, but a sleeping bag. Skin. Okay, we don't have that. Bonfire. Flower crown. Yes, we can use flowers to make a flower crown. It's made of granite. The rare stone flower. It is categorized as headgear. It can be equipped to the head, but you're going to have a wicked sore neck. It's fireproof because it's made of stone. You can use the tickets at the Tinker's Camp to gamble. Ah, right. There are like 4 or 5 times for you to gamble. Oh, no. What kind of gambling is it? Okay, because like... I keep coming back to like War Sim because I'm getting the same sort of vibes with like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here, even though they aren't really comparable games because one is just a sim, whereas this is more of a life sandbox. But every year it took like an hour to get through in that game because chat needed to gamble on the Colosseum. So much. So what kind of gambler is this? Is this the sort of gambler that chat is going to be begging me to set up gamba for them, or is it more just like, haha, no, we just press a button and the game does it all? The gambling is so boring that I set up an auto clicker and went to cook dinner. Ah, okay, that sounds like we're probably safe from chat giving me nonsense for not letting them gamble on it. Right, workbench we want, and we need 2 logs made of granite. That is a log, right? The rare granite log. A simple yet fundamental wooden crafting station used to make a wide range of items from basic building materials to equipment. But be aware, it's not made of wood. Right. Well, what trees have we got first and foremost? Also, I am going to try and make a flower crown. But... got some berries around. Oh, I think there's something I can do. I seem to remember... Because when I play games myself, I'll be honest, I spend a lot of time just going through all of the menus when I first start playing, just to kind of explore what can be done, and then I kind of have it. Even though, like, you could ask me, okay, what did you read 5 minutes ago? I'd be like, I don't know. There's like this little part in the back of my head that knows that something is possible, and a vague idea of where I need to go to look for that thing that I read at some point, even though I couldn't, like, recite what I'd read. And I believe there's an option that changes the way the pet will be when it's in a civilized place. Here's my domains. Oh, no, my resistance enchantments. Nothing in particular. Note. Fair. Oh, this is probably it. Keep distance. Ah, there we are. Ally strike. Keep distance in civilized zones. Always stay with you, by you while in combat. Sure. Automatically keep playing instrument while performing. I don't know. This automatically pick up fish when fishing. Would I not want to? I do not know. But I'm going to click it until someone tells me, no, that is bad. Automatically eat when hungry on the global map. That definitely sounds good. Type. Do not turn on picker. Oh, okay. Apparently it's bad. Is there a reason why it's bad? I think this is for when we turn on auto combat, and like our character will just, it's almost like the like Final Fantasy 12 like gambit system. Can you carry a whale in your... You say that like I am at risk of fishing up a whale. It's bad once you get high enough in fish. I see. Okay. Okay, you can fish whales. Right. Okay. Fair. Fair. All right. Aavak, classic death is fishing up a whale and getting crushed. Well, my question is, If I'm not strong enough to bear the weight of the whale, how the hell did I pick it up to begin with? I fished up a whale from a puddle in the cave base. What? High enough to fish a whale. I was level 2. Okay, so maybe it's just you have to have high fishing to consistently fish up whales. It was weightless, it weighed less in the water. Okay, fair enough. Fabled cave whales. Okay, well, I'll leave her on Archer because that seems predator. In the context of this game, I fear for that one. I'm going to leave it on Archer. But details. Use items and abilities in the hotbar. Use items and abilities not in the hotbar. I guess I could leave that up there for now. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move that over there. Turbo mode. Sure. When we're in auto combat, just do everything. Well, you know what? No. For the beginning, we'll run at normal speed so I can actually have a chance of seeing what's going on. Use buffs and heals to the entire party. Will I not heal other people in the party? If sure, okay. Don't change target. Don't chase target. Don't auto combat neutral. That seems reasonable. Don't attack people who aren't angry at me. Predator is still... Oh, that kind of predator. You look, okay, I feel that it's not that unreasonable of an assumption to make that it was talking about a different sort of predator, okay? I mean, you shouldn't change card. I feel like you should probably, if you started attacking something, finish the job. Don't chase target seems reasonable as well. I'll leave that on for now. Unarmed stealth. And dumb AI means wasting spells. Right, okay. So maybe I shouldn't turn that on? Oh, I mean, what I could do is I could control what it has access to in the hotbar, so I'm only allowing it to use things if I actually wanted to. Abort when your HP drops to half from the start of combat. Abort when your ally is critically... That seems fair. Abort when your ally is dead also seems fair. Abort when an enemy is dead. No. Abort when the target is lost. Yes. Abort when an item in your or ally's possession is destroyed. Okay. Oh, that seems fair. I'll just leave it there. There are little girl pets here. That is that assumption is reasonable. There is spell experience. Oh, is there? Pray from religion is a full party heal. Okay. Oh, entire party heals cost more spell stock and mana than personal heals. Well, you know what? I might not do a lot of auto combat initially, at least until I've figured things out. But you know what? What we'll do is I'll turn that off then for now, just in case I am in auto combat. We'll try and minimize it a bit. All right, we've got cedar. We've got cedar. We've got birch. Was that oak over there? I'm not entirely certain. Nevertheless, I think the weeds will give us leaf. And grass. And some more white flowers. Let's go and grab some food. I saw that happen a lot before. I have no idea what that is about. The word thing. Collect some mushrooms. Wow, can I have a mushroom? Yes. Yummy. These are my favorite. Remember that, okay? Mushrooms are tasty, but they don't keep you full for long. And the fact that they spoil over time is a downside. Yes, food spoils if you leave it out too long. You didn't know that? Of course, eating spoiled food can make you sick, so you should never eat it. Fish and raw food spoil especially easily, but nuts and cooked food can last quite a while. With a millstone, you can even make meals like kibble that never spoil. Remember to prepare enough non-perishable food before a long journey. It's a golden rule of adventuring. That is actually useful information. Well done, not Navi. Rosewood. Bone over here. I'm getting really low on stamina. I am going to need to sleep now. Sad, but true. Dunk. You look tired. Are you okay? No, I'm sleeping on the grass. The best way to recover from fatigue is to get a good night's sleep in a comfy bed. you just mocking me right now? When you get enough sleep, you might get new recipe ideas, train your potentials, or even learn magic in your dreams. If you haven't made a bed yet, you can use the rest ability to sleep, as evidenced by the fact I'm doing it. It's not as effective as sleeping in a bed, though. You are just rubbing it in my salt in my wound now. I can tell. While resting, your natural recovery of health and magic power increases, so it's good to rest after a battle. Just be careful, because if you're overworked or starving, natural recovery stops altogether. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure to get plenty of sleep. Sometimes you dream about tutorial tips. The little girl wakes up. You wake up. I slept for 9 hours and I am refreshed. I got about half of my stamina back. And you came up with a recipe in your dreams. You've learned how to make a poster. It can be crafted at a writing tool that I don't even know how to make. And I had a dream of poison. Fair. Release a sharp magical arrow aimed at the target. I'm going to pop that into my combat bar. Okay, let's get the tree. Dunk. All right, you got a log. Logs, or should I say Mr. Log, are the most basic crafting materials. They're also excellent for things like campfire fuel. But that's not all. By processing Mr. Log, you can upgrade it into planks. Huh? How do you process it? Well, why don't you ask Mr. Log yourself? The hint is processing equipment. Oh, and by the way, you can also process stones into cut stones, so keep that in mind too. Uh-oh. What did you do? I don't have any idea what you just fought, but well done. I'm sure it was an epic battle. I want more rosewood, though. Also more flowers. And a red herb. Look, a herb. Sometimes there are colourful plants growing in the wild. These are called medicinal herbs, or sometimes just herbs, and they're really good for your health if you eat them. Of course, they can be used as seasoning too. If you grind them into a powder using a mortar, they can also become ingredients for all kinds of medicines. Why don't you open your backpack and take a look at the herb you just picked? Apparently I can't. Ah, no, I missed that. Blah, blah. For instance, if you make a bandage using hemostatic or did you say it down here? You didn't. You suck. Antidote herb as an ingredient. Exactly, you get it. Each color of herb has different effects, so it's a good idea to collect a whole rainbow of them. Colorful in more ways than one. Get it? Colorful. That's right. Off to the Shadow Realm with you. Is it in here? There we are. You'll see effects listed like in brackets like hemostatic. These are called item traits, and when you craft with them, these characteristics carry over to the finished product. Okay, there we are. So there we are. We've got hemostatic. Level 3, cure bleeding. Anything else good? Pleasant smell. Eye-catching. So trains charisma, trains perception. Not particularly well, but fragrant, trains perception. I'm not hungry yet, though. Eye-catching. Glossy. Oh, that one trains charisma potency. So double useful. It's always funny when a game includes mushroom foraging and doesn't doesn't make it incredibly dangerous with a relevant skill. Tiny Cloud said, "About that, dot. Okay, fair enough. Don't eat the mushrooms. Oh, for example, this one, a red mushroom. I mean, it sounds like it's good, but." It's fresh, it's edible. It's delicate and colourful. How bad could it truly be? Uh-huh. Is the mushroom called a funeral bell by any chance? Apparently not, but I'm not entirely certain that I trust the game. I've had experiences with mushrooms in the past. that may or may not have involved the dapplings. I no longer trust anything that comes from the ground unless I've forced someone else to eat it first. Even then, I remain suspicious. Maybe they're just very hardy. Oh, I'm losing. Just a little bit. Donk. Okay. I cannot make this yet. I need one more flour. Unless, no, I still need one more flour. Bonfire baked I can make out of the mushroom, out of the bones too. Workbench. Yeah, that would probably hurt me quite a lot, so I'm just going to have to sleep. Are you drunk? You are drunk. You're whistling. Fair enough. Right, let's have a quick snooze. You sit down and close your eyes. Did I? There we go. Are you sure that was the dapplings and not the fungalings? Well, you don't trust any stew either. Yep, fair. You have a little girl that can test it for you. She's 9, chat. I'm not going to make my pet little girl into a poison tester. I'll reserve that for the tax man. My God. Ooh. Apparently, sandbag pillar. I dreamt of shadow. Gained the knowledge of shadow bolt. Pierce a target with a beam of magical light. Okay. Put that on there as well. Right. Workbench. Let's make. Good, you've made the workbench. Let me tell you something crucial for becoming a seasoned adventurer. Yes, it's the middle click. By middle clicking, you can interact with items in your backpack, creatures, or objects on the map. You can do various actions like kicking away pesky creatures, flipping switches, mixing potions, or even accessing your companion's backpack. It unleashes a whole range of actions you can't usually do. Moreover, when placing furniture or walls, middle click will also let you rotate them. Adventurers who don't know this won't survive in this world. Middle click. Got it? Got it. You can also use the R key on your keyboard as a substitute for middle click, which is what I've been doing. Well then, I'll see you later. Tunk. Right. Sawmill, fishing rod, torch, string, makeshift bed, carpenter's table, tight rope, tinkerer's table. This is what we want. Can I make it of anything better? I cannot. Requires stuff to grasp and it literally requires those things. Requires vine or thread. Yeah, it'll tell me if it can use multiple things. Let's go ahead and make one of these. Donk. This way, I can have a snooze later. Donk. On a bed, which will probably be a little bit better. Bed options, clean bed. Not bad at all. Have you tried using your workbench yet? Initially, there may only be a few items you can craft, but you'll be able to craft a variety of items as you obtain new recipes. Okay, we're all set to build the house, but before that, we should craft a light source to prepare for the night. Having a light source allows you to see a bit, even in the dark. You can make a torch from the workbench, so gather the materials from around here and give it a try. The strings you'll need to make the torch can be crafted from vines in the workbench, and once you've crafted the torch, don't forget to equip it in your light source equipment slot. No bed for girl? Girl needs to stay on guard. Oh, you can keep her in your inventory. Oh, okay. Grass wall. Grass door? Yes. Okay. That might actually be quite useful then. I'll just pick it up. Sure. I do have the bed there. Does this automatically use it? Close your eyes and relax. Recovery. Can be used in the global map. So yeah, use bed in inventory. Okay, let's mark that as important then. We should have voted for dog, chat. Girl is guard dog. Look, chat, I'm just saying, while a dog can bark, unless it is a small dog, it's not very high-pitched, okay? And a deep rumbly bark is more likely to put me to sleep than wake me up. Whereas girls are famously very high-pitched when they shout. Right, so if that is the case, then I probably just want to... Can I remove that from here? There we go. I know, I probably don't need to do this. But I'll do it anyway for now. Girl is better equipped than Aavak. Is she? Well, look at her with the hat, with a bone feather hat. Is the hat made of bone? Oh, a wooden long staff, a hemp robe, a pair of bronze light gloves. Yes, the girl is much better equipped than me. Much better equipped than me. Pray to God. Who is God? Is there even God? I'm fairly certain there is yet. We just don't know them yet. Right, so it's fine. I've learned about craft a torch. String. Actually, we've got quite a few of these. Let's go ahead and make one. Torch will require... Oh, I don't have any of that. Okay. Let's go and find some resin then. I'm going to go for the rosewood. Ah! Why? Shit. I've got nothing that would be able to deal with this. That's just what board do. Yeah, no, it's true. Does this do anything? No. Can I even get away from you? Maybe. If I'm very fast. Save me! Oh, thank God. Little girl and Fiamma are like destroying the boar. Okay. Your skin is mine, you little scallywag. I'm hungry and very tired now. I am very hurt. Eat. It was a nice break. It wasn't good for me. You rub your stomach with an unsatisfied look. You sigh. You're still peckish. Wow, okay, that's very Chrono Trigger coded. You're fully restored, but you're still hungry. See how helpful the little girl is? The little girl compared to us is a tank. She's formidable. Alright, I need to craft something. I can make weed stew. Faint aroma. I mean, it would at least do something. Meat on the bone. Strength, endurance, and actually has high nutrition. Roasted blueberries. Slightly sweet. Gives us a little bit of extra magic. I'm going to go craft this. Dunk. And I would like... do I dare? I do, in fact, dare, yes. Alright. Can I talk with you? I can. Let's talk. Adurna is a powerful empire in the desert on the eastern continent. Affinity. Annoying. I've got nothing to do. Why am I so bad at talking to it? Okay, favorites are ore and meat on the bone. Okay, my favorite? I like ore, and I really have a thing for meat on the bone. Thank goodness. Cats, why are they so cute? You really are a 9-year-old girl. Let's do our best. Hard work is never in vain. No interest. Oh, no. Okay. Bye. So. Grab. Here you go. Oh my god, thank you. The little girl likes you. And I'm going to eat this. Okay. You show a contented face. Nice. Decent meal. I'm going to wait until she finishes eating. Which is apparently going to take some time. Why is the fairy vibrating in the menus? Oh, it's because I was going to use up all the remaining stamina. And I believe you take damage if you try to use any stamina using ability once you're out of stamina. Okay, that was actually quite good. That restored quite a lot of standing. Okay, bye. I need to sleep. F5. Eating takes like 10 turns. You're feeding her an entire pig. I mean, it's only fair. She did fight it. Okay. I've dreamt of a table lamp. If only learning things was this easy in real life. It's like, I'm just going to go to sleep. Oh my god, I know how to make a fusion reactor. The answer was staring us in the face the whole time. Yeah, it's her pig. She earned it. Oh, you have -1 stamina and craft. You can take 1 damage and so on. Oh, right, okay. If you have -1 stamina and craft, you can take 1 damage. So if I had -7 stamina and I crafted something, I would take 7 damage. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to make a couple more of these. I'll make 2. Oh, I fully healed my stamina last night. That's good. Eat. Something died. Uh-huh. Okay. Tasted good. I bet it was really what you... Yeah, no, seriously. Okay, what was I doing? I was making a torch. I need a stick for that. So let's try and... You are a yeek. Do I dare? I mean, I'm not super happy with my abilities thus far. Sure, let's shoot a poisoned arrow. I don't have a weapon. You cast poison arrow. You fail. You suck. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, that did quite a lot of damage. Poisoned. Hopefully, you just die now. I mean, part of the reason why you're going to die is because the little girl is going to chase you down and beat you to death. But never mind. Famia kill stole. Rude. Two cedar branches. Perfect. Oh, I need resin still. I can make a fishing rod, though. Okay. Let's go and get the rosewood tree, then. There we go. Got resin, but I do see a skin. We'll grab the skin. I'm going to do a little bit of gathering. Going to mine that down. Pick up an oak plank. Very well. Let's start cleaning this place up a bit. Oink, oink, indeed. Blue herb has antidote. Fairly typical fantasy fare there. Okay, gathering is up. Shows how good of a gatherer you are. I think you can mark these so you can see them as they level up. Let's... Oh, no, that's not what we do, apparently. Oh, there we are. Negotiation, gathering. I guess crafting. May as well. Just so I can see them. Can we mark these as well? Oh, I can. That's quite useful. But will it show me... No, it doesn't show me decimal places, sadly. That's fine, though. Right, I want to try and clean up the base a bit. That's a yellow flower. I'll just go for the weeds first. I think those are flowers that just haven't finished maturing yet. I have no idea if the stone needs to be pulled up, though. Like, I don't know if it's like... if that has any impact on the fertility of the land. Specifically. I have got the weeds removal law turned on the board, I think. Oh, Elin, this is a great game. I'm glad you think so, Gabati. And Kenneth, thank you so much for 72 months. And Arrow Bowman for 41. Ash Sprout, just in case I missed your sub, thank you very much for the 10 months. Higher the skill, the faster you do it, and a chance not to consume not to consume stamina. That's actually quite cool. That's very cool, actually. And now I'm exhausted. But apparently I can push it a little bit. I'm not seeing any damage being done yet, though. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's stop being silly. Got some white mushrooms. Thunk. That's okay. A letter titled Journal of Lutz, Volume 1. I have learned how to make a trash bin. Can be made at a blacksmith's table. Did I pick up a letter? Maybe that title of former hero was just a joke all along. Everything I believed in was built on a lie. When I heard the sound of it all collapsing, I thought about leaving this world behind. But then, for some reason, I was struck by the round, innocent eyes of Mi-chan, the gluttonous seal. In them, I saw a small glimpse of hope for a paradise. And so, I decided to aim for the promised land. Just the two of us. Now I live off the land in a remote forest, preparing for the journey ahead. Who this letter, written in a sleepless night, will reach, I'm looking forward to finding out. Lutz, the former hero in the remote forest. There. I think I should drop everything off, so donk. Am I not auto-sorting? I am not auto-sorting. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Ah, no! God damn it. Give me back my money. Scoundrel. Right, I can now make a torch. Do I have options? No. Okay, let's just make one. So equipped. Talk with Ash. Good, you've taken your first steps as a crafter. There's still much to learn, but I'll give you a goal now. The goal is build a house on your land by yourself. May sound like a lot of work, but if you enclose some space with walls and equip it with doors, you can probably call it a house. I'll prepare some housewarming gifts meanwhile. Go ahead and start building your house. Feels like this is a very big task, I'm going to be honest. It isn't, though. It sounds like it. At the very least, I felt like I was able to achieve this one relatively quickly. Up here. White flowers, weeds. I'll just take out that little tree. I don't trust you. I've actually got quite a lot of stuff now. Where it shows enter, that's actually the edge of the map. So if I were to go in that direction, I would... Oh, wow, there's a lot of fish over there, to be fair. Collect. Did I collect the fish? Apparently I did. I collected their bones, but not their meat, sadly. Poor fish got turned into bone. I'm wet. I've really... I need to be careful about what I read out loud in this game, I feel. Withered birch tree, let's take that down. Right, I want to go and check on this board and see what the... Oh yeah, fertility is now 6. Nice. Okay. You're very hungry. I am wet, so let's get some food done. Apparently I'm not very hungry, but that's fine. Okay. Would you like... it's not quite what I meant to do. At least it didn't hit you. If you insist. There we go. I'm assuming that my allies will level up in much the same way I do. Trees also count against fertility. Right, okay. Alright, so I've got to make a house now. But there are other things I could do as well, so I'm going to pick one of those up. There's someone I want you to meet. You've come at a good time. I haven't mentioned this, but it's customary to have a frontier inspector in Mycelian colonies. Inspector may sound strict, but no need to worry. They're more like helpers who assist with your land's development. While if you prefer to live freely without the unnecessary meddling, I can arrange things in Mycelia for you. The choice is yours. What do you say? We will say I want help from a frontier inspector, though. I thought you might say that. In fact, I've called an excellent inspector I know for your land. He's a bit difficult in personality, but his work is solid. Allow me to introduce my friend and the finest frontier inspector in Mycelia, Lytle. Or Lytel. What is this? A promising land where coin will be flying everywhere, you said, so I came. Did I mishear? This is nothing but an unprepared, godforsaken, bloody wilderness. I demand a proper explanation, Ashland. I'm a busy man. What's the meaning of this? Why have you called me to this wilderness full of grass and rocks? Ah, Lytle. Perhaps your weary journey has clouded your eyes. A gold mine doesn't just lie on the ground. Indeed, this place is as dull as you say, but have you seen the face of this adventurer standing beside me? He is the reason I've called you here. That, by the way, an ellipsis, is the sound of someone furiously pressing X to doubt. Oh, apparently I'm doing exactly the same. Okay. You're telling me this clueless... whoa, hang on a second, how dare. Clueless looking adventurer is the gold mine? Yes, that's right. If you insist on so much, I suppose I can take the job. I'm not particularly enthusiastic, but I owe you and Fear a great deal. Good grief, this is really just a wild land as far as the eye can see. Normally, one would prepare adequately before embarking on a new land, you know? Well, adventurer, you got that? Let me introduce myself again. I'm Lytle, the first-class frontier inspector of Mycelia, also serving as a court advisor and financial officer. I like fine Alvina wine and efficient development plans, and I hate incompetent pioneers. With my experience and knowledge, this land is bound to succeed, though much depends on your effort, of course. Well, do your best. Lytle may be stern, but he's sincere. He'll certainly aid you in your land's development. If you're unsure about anything regarding the management of your home or life in Tiris, he's the one to consult. Right. Hello. What is it? Make it quick, I'm busy. I have some questions. What do you want to know? Ash and Fia's job. You haven't heard anything from them? Well, perhaps it's better for you not to know then. Okay. Can you give me advice on frontier business? Good thinking. What do you need to know? About hearthstones. Your land features a mystical stone known as a hearthstone, a spirit stone that, according to ancient covenants, promises the prosperity of your land. The growth of the hearthstone is crucial for developing your base, as it increases the admin power needed to enforce policies, unlock building modes, and prevents enemies from destroying items at your base. To grow the stone, you need to accumulate its experience points to the maximum. Experience points increase over time, even if you do nothing. But they can also increase by shipping items or through specific actions of residents. By regularly shipping unwanted items and hiring many residents, the experience points will naturally accumulate. Once the experience points reach their maximum, the stone will automatically level up. Demi Dirt said, the face of the man who frequently gets saved by a 9-year-old girl. Alas, not a stone half. God damn it, Demi. One thing to note is that as the Hearthstone grows, the strength of enemies that appear in your base will also increase. If you're struggling with your current enemies attacking your base, it might be wise to enact a growth suppression policy to slow down the stone's growth. Maybe I should do that right now, because then that ball almost killed me in one shot. Good thing. Okay, home ranking. Among the furniture installed in your base, the top few most valuable items are designated as heirlooms. Competing for the value of these heirlooms is known as the home ranking. If you rank within the top 125 in this ranking, you will receive a set amount of rewards every month, which can be a valuable source of income early on. You can check the current heirlooms as well as your home ranking position and rewards from the home board. What about opening a business? Whether you're creating a tourist spot or opening a shop, it's obvious that you can't do business without customers. To attract customers to your base, you need to implement the Open for Business policy. When the policy is active, customers will start coming to your base according to how well known your base is. Most customers will stay for a few days, so if you provide beds for them, you can also earn lodging fees. If you Open for Business policy book I have an Open for Business policy book in stock as well, so check my wares if you want it. Now that sounds pretty good. As long as you get even basic equipment instead of a shirt on your body, that ball won't give you that much trouble. Okay, then. I'll focus on trying to get that as quickly as I can then. Running a tourist spot. Your base has a tourism value, which increases by installing displays like figures, cards, and paintings. When the tourism value is high, you can receive daily tourism income from visitors. While the income might not be significant at first, with a few displays, it's still a decent source of earnings in the early stages. What about running a shop? Interested in running a shop? You can sell items to customers by attaching price tags to items installed in your base. Unlike shipping products through a shipping box, this method takes more time but yields higher profits. You can easily make price tags at the signboard workshop, so give it a try if you're interested. Oh, and while at the workshop, you should also make a goods stock sign. When an item sells out, a sold out tag is automatically placed in its spot. If there are other items of the same category around the sign, residents will automatically restock the items for you. Here's a useful tip. If you put a price tag on a container with items inside, you can sell everything in the container as a bundle. Once all items inside are sold, the price tag will be removed. However, if you find it troublesome to put the price tag back on, you can leave one unsellable item inside. Okay, thank you for the tip. I feel like that's quite far in the future, but... Derp Excessive. This game looks so cool. It really does, doesn't it? Actually, this is misleading. You only need one sale tag that you just wave at items to mark them for sale. Oh, okay. Join me. Actually, I want you to wait here. Take me out for dinner first, at least. I want you to become my maid. If only I had a maid outfit, I would be tempted. Enjoy dinner, Demi. Let me see your home equipment. Silent Psychopath says, does this mean Aavak can create a hot spring? Or a brothel? Why was that your second thought? However, Sonic Blade said yes and yes. Good God. Right, we've got a faction board, a board that lets you change the name and settings of your faction. May not be necessary until the settlement develops further. Okay, fair. A resident list. It's made of paper. It's categorized as a utility. Okay. 10 block recipes. A build board. A board that allows you to enter build mode when used. Convenient to have. A quest board. I mean, that's what I've already got, though, isn't it? Or is this one just a nicer looking one? I don't know. Wall workshop, floor workshop, sturdy box. Recipe of a brush. Maybe they're just different angles and such. Platform workshop, block workshop, the livery box, whistle of peace. A build board is needed. Okay, I will add that to my list. Then it's only one. A plan of open for business policy, which is 5. Wooden mortar, big shipping chest, and a resident tax policy. I mean, I've already got that one. Lets you terramorph the land. Ooh, okay, I'll pick that up then. Thank you, thank you. Oh, raise, lower. Ah. Okay. Bring it down to something small so I can change that? No. Fair. I won't mess around with anything just yet, but good to know. Right. Time to make money. Feel like exploring? Let's do the money. Why so glum? There's no need to shrink away. I may feel somewhat tricked by Ashland's persuasive words, but working leisurely, surrounded by nature, isn't too bad. When you're an inspector of my caliber, works from renowned nobilities in Mercilia come flooding in non-stop. Perhaps my weary soul needed this brief respite in a tranquil meadow. Rest assured, I'm almost grateful to Ashland right now. I'll handle my tasks diligently, and the future of this land is practically guaranteed with me in charge. Now, you must have your plans, but we need to earn some money above all else. Abundant funds are essential for the development of new land. Hot baths, plush beds, and the scent of sweet wine are not what you need right now. First, we enrich this land from its roots, though I'm going to be honest, plush beds and the scent of sweet wine do actually sound quite alluring, even now as we speak. The quickest way to earn money is to ship items from the shipping box. Once you can cultivate fields and harvest crops, it'll become steady income. How? What's that with that look? It's as if you've never heard of a shipping box. What a revelation! There's no shipping box on this land yet? Is this some sort of primitive era? Here, I'll give you the materials to make one. Craft a shipping box from the workbench and set it on the ground. And remember to use the palulu wood I gave you. The shipping box must have a chic and elegant color of palulu wood. I won't tolerate anything else. It offends my aesthetic sense. In case you don't know, you can click on an ingredient icon in the crafting screen to change the ingredient. Right. Shipping chest. Should I just make it not a Palulu just to annoy him? Though it is actually high price, so I'm going to guess that might even impact the value of our home, perhaps. Nothing else goes there. Requires string, stick, and log. Fair enough. Oh, that's going to nix my stamina, but that's okay. Did I actually make it out of oak? No, I had 6. Surely I had 6. Did I actually make it? No, it is. Oh, thank God. I don't know what happens if you make it Aavak. That would have been funny, though. I guess we find out. A nicely coloured, calming shipping box. Finally, a ray of civilization shines upon this untamed land. My accent is getting even more preposterously fancy the longer I talk. Items in the shipping box are automatically collected every morning, and the earnings will be sent directly to you. Ship a good amount of items, and you'll even get some gold bars. I have a headache, so for the rest of the day I shall be resting. But try throwing some items into the shipping box, would you? All right. Now, the question is, if I tell this to sort by value, do I know? Like, I don't see the value, but does the chest magically know the value? Are you sure you want your shipping bin right next to your shipping storage chest? Well, yeah, because that's my dump chest. I only put things in there if I'm being lazy. All the white flowers, all the yellow flowers. I guess we'll take all of those out too. Do I want to quickly make a flower crown? Can I? I can. Is there any difference between these? I mean, I'm going to go into negative a bit, but... I require a flower crown. It's just fact. There we go. I have flower crown. 2 dodge value. It can be infused with additional runes. I shall put it on my head. Because I have no headgear. And it puts it on my head? I thought it didn't change the sprites. Oh, well, I'm corrected then. It's marvelous. I shall make you a flower crown as well. You will have to have a yellow flower crown, however. Here you go. You wore the flower crown. Oh, that's fantastic. I approve. Let's talk. So I can ruin our affinity. God damn it. Why am I so bad at this? You almost liked me. Almost. All right. I need to sleep, though. Dunk. The girl is so generous right now. Hurry and make her a crown. All right. Lytle, where are you? Lytle, hold still. Okay, nothing, apparently. I need to pop some things in there. What do I have that I could sell? I don't trust these mushrooms. I feel that they are likely to get me killed. Why are these... Why are these bones made of raw food? I can just eat the bones. Oh, those are the fish bones. True, it's true. That makes sense. Could you... Oh, there's different types of grasses. Okay. A junk stone, I guess. I'll get rid of that too. Handfuls of crim, eye-catching and slightly sweet. I mean, I've got that and I can cook that, so... Dunk. On the topic of being able to cook things, let's cook some stuff. Let's make 2. 3. Oh, actually my stamina's going up, interestingly. You hungry? You are starving. Okay, well, then I best give you some.